and their desire to just make themselves richer, a certain part of that self-interest would kick in, and they'd realise that they'll actually be worse off as well in the longer term.
Right.
But they don't tend to think about the longer term. It's all about immediate gratification with them and whatever money they can make on that singular day. And to hell with the consequences, same with the environment and other things. So although I'd like to think that common sense would actually rear its head, if it was it probably would have done by now. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah. So
just hopefully it doesn't get to that point. That's all I hope, just for the sake of people in the UK.
Yeah,
it just seems disastrous.
Yeah, because we want to go back to being in a position where we can have a sense of superiority and look down our noses and laugh at you over there. Yeah. And currently we can't do that because we've got Brexit.
I would actually allow a debate for that. I feel like even with a ration book, I'd still move to England.
Yeah. At least they have healthcare.
Well, we do at the moment.
Yeah,
we do at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. You lose that, I'm not interested in you anymore.
I mean, that's the problem. That it's definitely an interesting debate about which is the worst option, whether it was you voting in Trump as a nation, although you didn't, obviously, because he didn't win, but having Trump as your president, or whether it was Brexit, which was the last short term. At the moment, we're doing better than you, but once Brexit kicks in and once Trump is no longer in office, I think you'll have the upper hand, unfortunately.
We might.
Well, we'll see. Well, thanks again, Stephen.
No problem.
It's always appreciated to find out what's going on in the world. Is there anything that you wanted to plug? This is your chance to do it.
Just a couple of things. I mean, obviously, as usual, I won't go into it long-winded, but join a union. Make sure you vote in the midterms if you happen to be in the United States. Make sure you listen to the live stream via Twitch of Tom and Austin. And if you happen to like or have an interest in British films, then you can find me on the Real Britannia podcast.
Well, very good, Stephen. Thank you so much for joining us again this month.
My pleasure, and I shall catch up with you maybe before the midterms, but if not, then next time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure.
Hey, when we come back, we will have Twitter time.
That's right.
It's Twitter time!
Already.
Ooh, and I get to do it again, so poor Austin.
Hey, listener, Dutch here from Voice from the Underground, the podcast. My co-host and I want to invite you to check out our little corner of the podcast verse. At Voice from the Underground, we talk about all the crazy happening around us and try to make a little bit of sense out of the nonsense with little to no results. If the idea of hearing three semi-intelligent, outspoken nerds talk about politics, social issues, current events, sports, movies, pretty much anything that we decide to talk about because, well, it's our show, appeals to you, grab your shovel and come on down to the underground, and then consult a qualified psychotherapist. Find us wherever you get your podcasts, just not where you buy your weed.
Voice from the Underground.
And welcome back to the Dowcast.
No.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Not the Dowcast.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's the Dowcast.
Fuck you, Peter. I'm sorry, but that guy still drives me crazy.
Poor Peter Dow.
And I know he tried to pretend he's all woke, but
for about a week.
Yeah.
For about a week.
Yeah, because his one Soros check bounced.
Hey, the hashtag MAGA bomber is trending on Twitter.
Ooh, that's because that's definitely what that was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Austin, are you going to be drinking something different?
No, I'm sticking with the same sexist, racist beer.
Okay. Good. Very good.
Because it takes a long time to swallow.
Wait. What?
I should have said it's hard to swwallow. That would have been a funnier joke. Then it just made it sound like I was giving a really bad
dick.
blowjob.
Yeah. I just imagined a dick. That's it. Okay.
Right. No need to imagine things like that.
I often do. Austin,
Don't you have the internet?
Time For...
Oh, my God. Today's just been a horrible news day.
It's just a bad day, Joe. It's Twitter time! Poll of the week. We'll get away from politics. My polls are going to be my polls. Sorry, I'm such a child. My poll is really long. My poll.
It's not though.
You're right. Trying to think of a smart thing to say, but man, The truth hurts. Yeah. I try to make the polls so they're not so political or political at all in this case, just because fuck politics. They suck, man.
Yeah.
So the poll of the week.
I'm sorry if you feel that way for the other 80 minutes of the show.
Oh, yeah. Poll of the week. Time to answer the age-old question. When putting a new roll of toilet paper on the holder, how do you face it? Now, I think there's only one correct answer, but because of the fact that people just consistently do this incorrectly, I had to bring a poll to Twitter and see what the answer. Now, let me ask you, how do you put your toilet paper on the toilet paper roll holder? Facing in, so it's facing the wall, or out, so it's facing you?
I believe out.
Yeah, no. It has to be. That's the only way to put toilet paper on the holder. But
sometimes we just have the roll floating free. And just roams around the bathroom.
No, that's not good either, Austin.
Look, it's a free spirit. You can do it at once.
Now, thankfully, facing out won with 82%. Okay. But unfortunately, it won with only 82%, which means 18% are absolutely psychopathic. And yeah, I'm saying that. I'm okay with that. If you're listening...
How come there was no third option, like...
Because there's only two! No, there's only one!
The third option could have been like, we are European and we have a bidet.
No, because that's weird, okay? Sell me on a bidet, because I don't want water shooting up my asshole. I just don't want it. It's a weird little French thing, and I don't like it. Okay?
Asshole water.
Also known as... Okay, Austin. It's got to be some Christian rock, man.
Asshole water?
Yeah, it's instead of holy water. Red.
It's funny because I was thinking it's also you two.
Oh. No, they're just assholes. Yeah. Let's read a couple of these comments quick from the MC Variety Hour. You men never put new toilet paper on the roll, so why even ask? Very good.
Excuse me. I live in a house exclusively with men.
And you can prove that there is no toilet paper on the roll.
Exactly.
Next one
floats around free.
Next one's from @WLauren1989. I usually do it out, but I want to be a rebel every now and then and have it face me. That's just incorrect. I'm sorry, Whitney. It's incorrect.
Send the bomb.
You might. I don't know about that one. The new courtyard says 17% of people have fat fingers and misclick the only correct answer. Wow. Wrong. And then Sarah Talk Podcast. Thank you, Sarah. She actually sent a patent from the person who created the either the holder or the actual toilet paper, S. Wheeler. And in the patent that was sent on September 15th, 1891, the toilet paper is facing the person, not the fucking wall. So I'm not reading any more comments because that's actually the last comment.
How could you have it facing the wall? I don't understand how that would even work.
I don't know. Some people just like to have the toilet paper roll inverted. So
wouldn't it just like all run off?
No, I mean, it's literally the same exact thing. It's just facing a different direction. So you have to like pull the toilet paper from behind the toilet paper. It's really stupid. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna stick with the bidet.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Let's move on to the questions. We actually don't have too many questions, which actually works out to be pretty good. Our first one is actually a three-parter from @Caroline Wick. First question: favorite beer or beers of all time? Austin, go.
Oh, my favorite beer of all time is the Weyerbacher Imperial Pumpkin Ale.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah. Which they're sold out of, apparently, at the tap room. Fuck you, Weyerbacher. I didn't even get to come home and have some. This is bullshit. You've
had enough. You've had enough.
I have not had enough.
Yeah. No, you 100% actually have.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to go there and I'm going to buy every fucking case they have, and thank you, patrons.
Yep. Okay. My favorite is either Sweet Baby Jesus or maybe even Purple Monkey Dishwasher. I like both of those.
They're good, but
I like them. I need you to just fuck off and let me live my life. How about that?
Not even Weyerbacher's.
Oh, wait. I need a coffee stout, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
The Sunday morning stout.
Yeah, I was going to say, Sunday morning stout?
No. Was that Founders? I can't drink Founders anymore.
That's the breakfast stout.
Oh, it's a breakfast stout. So Sunday morning stout is Weyerbacher?
Yeah.
That one's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite, though. I think Purple Monkey Dishwasher I'd rather have.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's okay to be wrong.
Listen, whatever. All right, let me live my life. Fuck off.
That's the problem. I've let you live your life, and you're making all the wrong decisions.
Question number 2: why do you not list what you're drinking in the show notes? Come on.
We're lazy. We used to a long time ago.
That's literally for like the first 20 some episodes or something like that. Austin used to add them, and then kind of stopped, and then I've taken over doing the show notes, and I'm sure as hell not going to do that, because what that means is I have to write down what we were drinking or listen to the show, and I don't do either one. So the best way, here's my suggestion, the best way to know what we're drinking, listen to the show, because we talk about it and we actually,
you know what, I think
describe it and all that.
We'll have this solution, this workaround.
I don't want to add more stuff. Okay.
So for people, well, this will also get them to follow Instagram. So follow Instagram. We'll take a picture while we're recording.
Yeah,
then you'll know.
There you go. Yeah,
and you'll even know what it looks like, so that's even better.
Yeah, absolutely. Or just listen to the show. I mean, we describe what the beer is like on purpose, but I mean, I don't know. I guess we could add them back. We'll have to decide. Austin and I we'll call a business meeting 3 months from now, and we'll figure it out.
Business meeting, yeah.
And the final part: describe what you think Trump's penthouse in Trump Tower smells like in graphic detail. Oof.
Oh, graphic detail?
Yeah.
I don't know. Spoiled cheese, urine, and the smug sense of satisfaction.
I think you have to add piss because he likes golden showers.
I said urine, but okay.
Oh, you did say urine? I'm sorry. I really wasn't listening.
Just use the clinical term. That's why you're confused.
I just wasn't listening. If I'm going to be completely honest, I hear you talk and I'm just kind of fade out.
Like I said, be careful when you check them out.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? I wasn't listening.
Oh, you're going to be mad you missed that one. When you get blown up.
I don't know. Urine's definitely something. I think McDonald's, because, I haven't had McDonald's in almost, I want to say, like 11 years.
Yeah, but it has a smell.
It does have a smell because my friends still eat it, and it lingers, and it doesn't smell natural.
At the movie theater.
Oh
my God, people who bring McDonald's to the movie theater.
I know. It's awful. And you can smell it from the fucking back row. It's absolutely terrible. So piss, McDonald's in general, I assume body odor. Trump just looks like he sweats a lot.
Yeah. And some, I assume, are good people.
Yeah. No. And racism. And I'm not sure if racism actually has a smell, but if it does, it smells like Trump's...
it smells like tiki torches.
Oh my God. I have a tiki torch. What do you mean? Fuck you. All right. The next one is you're stranded on an island and you can only bring 3 things. This comes from HPrib012. Hannah. What are you, what 3 things are you bringing?
Oh, 3 things. Well, first of all, my guitar. Don't go anywhere without that.
I'm guessing acoustic. It has to be, right?
Oh, well, I mean, if it's for my own playing enjoyment, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I prefer the acoustic.
Okay.
Second?
Well, I mean, if you're on an island, I don't think you could plug an amp in, is all I'm saying.
I don't need to if I'm just playing for me, if I'm the only one there. Because it's a deserted island, right?
All right, whatever. Go on.
Yes. Second, Weyerbacher's Imperial Pumpkin Ale.
A whole island full.
Yes, exactly. like those horrible Corona commercials, but with good beer instead.
With good beer, yeah, absolutely. Okay, and your last thing?
And the last thing, I don't know. I guess maybe my laptop.
Okay. All right, so we're assuming that there's power, I guess. Are we assuming there's power? Because if so, I'd just change a couple things.
And that's a good question. Well, even if there weren't, the laptop would last for a little while.